Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome back to another Zombies video. Today we're going to be talking about the one thing that's on everyone's minds right now, and that is of course Black Ops 6. Because a couple of days ago we finally got the confirmation that the next game is Black Ops 6. Hurrah! If I'm honest, I'm really glad we're going back to the numbers, although I kind of would have preferred it to be called Black Ops 5. But then again, Cold War was kind of Black Ops 5. Anyway, we've gone back to the numbers, and I'm happy with that. If I'm honest, I was never really that big of a fan of the name Black Ops Gulf War, and to be honest, to this day, I still don't know why everyone thought that's what the next game was going to be called. But anyway, we're going to be talking about Black Ops 6 today, and more specifically, why Black Ops 6 has a very high probability to be very, very good. Now, if I actually manage to upload this on the day that I'm intending, which is the 28th of May, it'll actually be my birthday today. So it would be really nice if you guys could leave a like, subscribe, and go join both the casual Discord and the COD Zombies unofficial Discord in the description down below. I would really appreciate that, and at the same time, I really appreciate you guys choosing to watch my videos. So thanks for choosing to watch my videos, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as we know, COD Zombies has been in a bit of a rough place for the past 3 years. In fact, I think I'd say that Zombies has been in a bit of a rough place for the past 6 years, because Black Ops 4 certainly didn't do it any favors. However, Black Ops 4 is absolutely amazing in comparison to the 2 piles of steaming dog shit that Activision has called Zombies games that we've been getting for the past 3 years. Which are, of course, Call of Duty Vanguard and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And because of those games, the reputation of Call of Duty Zombies has been absolutely shoved into the garbage. And I'm sad to say that it's meant that the wider majority of Zombies fans don't even believe in their own franchise anymore. Because if there is one thing that I have seen online, on Reddit, within the communities more than any other, it's the fact that a great majority of people are not even excited for Black Ops 6. Because a lot of people have seemingly started to believe that Treyarch have completely lost the ability to make a decent Zombies game. And honestly, for quite a while, I didn't really blame people for having this opinion. Because up until recently, I was sort of cautiously optimistic, but at the same time, I really didn't have a lot of hope, because Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3 have been absolutely abysmal compared to literally everything that we've had for Zombies throughout the entirety of its history. And I feared that what is probably one of my favorite game franchises of all time was finally going to die. But that was until a couple of days ago where I saw a Reddit post on the COD Zombies subreddit. And that Reddit post illuminated me to a key bit of information that I, as well as seemingly half the Zombies community, is actually missing. Now, personally, I don't know whether this is common knowledge or not, but if I had to go over what I've seen the community saying, I'd say it probably isn't. Or at least the people that do know this don't realize how many people don't. So as I've been saying for the entirety of the video thus far, I've seen no shortage of people basically saying that they have no faith in Treyarch anymore to develop a good Zombies game. But there's one massive glaring issue with this opinion. Vanguard, Modern Warfare 3, and even Cold War, as I'm now discovering, none of them were Treyarch games. Now again, I don't know how many people know about this, but going off what I've seen, I'd say it's probably quite a large amount of people. Because if everyone did know about this, then they wouldn't be shitting on Treyarch. So for those of you who are not in the loop, like I wasn't, let me explain basically everything that's been going on since Black Ops 4. With Call of Duty, we have 3 main developers: Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. And then Activision is the publisher that owns all 3 of them and basically tells them what to do. You've also kind of got Raven in the mix as well, but they're more of a studio that more so helps the other 3 develop their games rather than making games themselves. And usually, they take it in turns to make Call of Duty games. Infinity Ward made COD Ghost, Sledgehammer made Advanced Warfare, Treyarch made Black Ops 3, Infinity Ward made Infinite Warfare, Warfare, Sledgehammer made World War II, then Treyarch were back with Black Ops 4. Then there was Modern Warfare 2019, which was made by Infinity Ward, so logically next it should have been Sledgehammer. But apparently Sledgehammer and Raven had development issues, so Activision basically forced Treyarch to step in and fix it, thus kind of making Cold War a Treyarch game, but not really. And obviously, because Treyarch weren't on Cold War from the start, it was a bit of a rush job to get it finished. Not to mention that the final 11 months of its development were during 2020. And if any of you have forgotten for some reason, that was the year we had a bit of a worldwide pandemic. So given that Treyarch were basically forced to come in and fix what Sledgehammer was originally working on, and it was during 2020, I'd say that Cold War turned out pretty good. It had a bunch of really dumb features to it, don't get me wrong, but personally, I really like Cold War Zombies. And given everything that was going on behind the scenes, I'd say that Treyarch did a pretty damn good job. Then only 1 year later, we got Vanguard, and obviously, if it's only 1 year later, you know, that's automatically gonna set off alarm bells, because you can't really make a COD game in a year. Now, from what I can tell about Vanguard is that it was originally supposed to be a Sledgehammer game, but for some reason Activision was only giving them like a year to develop it, and it was such a mess by the time they were approaching release that they basically forced Treyarch to step in again. And it wasn't even the whole of Treyarch, it was literally like a skeleton crew. So I'm not really surprised that Vanguard was so terrible, to be honest. Then fast forwarding to Modern Warfare 3, once again, Treyarch were forced by Activision to assist Sledgehammer in making Modern Warfare 3. And they literally put as little effort into the zombies mode in Modern Warfare 3 as they possibly could, and honestly, I don't really blame them. If I was a game development company and I was being forced by my publisher to repeatedly dirty the name of a great game mode that was adored by millions, I'd probably put very little effort into the game mode they were forcing us to make as well. Now, don't take my word as gospel on all of this, because I do not know the exact facts on everything that I'm discussing here, but what I do know for certain is that Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 3 were never intended to be Treyarch games, and therefore should be treated as such. So therefore, what this means is that Black Ops 6, the game coming this year, has had 4 years of development time. And I actually found this out today, but that is actually more development time than any Call of Duty has ever had. So let's quickly recap for a second. Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 3 are basically not Treyarch games. They were games initially made by other Call of Duty developers that Treyarch were forced to step in and finish, which for Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3 makes a lot more sense than it does for Cold War, because I can definitely see a lot of people thinking that Black Ops Cold War was, you know, completely Treyarch made, because their series is the Black Ops series. It has been since 2010. But because of that, it obviously makes very little sense for Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3 to be Treyarch games, because the names of those games fit the other studios that make Call of Duty games. Because the Black Ops series is Treyarch's, the Modern Warfare series is Infinity Ward's, and the sort of one-off games like World War II, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and Vanguard, those are the Sledgehammer games. So why is all of this relevant? Well, because Treyarch has basically not worked fully on a game since Black Ops 4, and they were working on Black Ops 4 throughout 2019, and then they basically were forced to go straight onto developing Cold War. That means that Treyarch have been working on Black Ops 6 for 4 years. And like I said, that is more development time than any Call of Duty game has ever had. And if that's the case, then there's a very high probability that it's probably going to be really, really good. Because this is Treyarch we're talking about. Like, everyone has said for the past 4 years that, you know, they've lost their touch, they can't make games anymore. But as I've just explained, they have not been making these games for the past 3 years. This will be the first game that they have been working on by themselves without any exterior pressure from Activision since Black Ops 4. And that has got to be a good thing. And on top of all of this, there's actually some evidence to suggest that Black Ops 6's development has gone really, really well. Because now that Black Ops 6 has been revealed as being Black Ops 6, a lot of people have sort of started to come forward who had been working on the game and playtesting it and such. And one particular tweet from a Treyarch Zombies developer actually caught my eye. And their tweet stated that they have been playtesting Black Ops 6 for 2 years. Now, for those of you who don't know, playtesting usually happens within the last year of development. So if Black Ops 6 has been in a state where it has been able to be playtested for 2 years, that is amazing news, because that basically says that the development of this game has been going outstandingly well. And if a Zombies developer that has been playtesting this for 2 years says the words, "Y'all aren't ready," I don't get how that can't fill anyone with hope. And it's not just this person, a bunch more people have been coming out and saying stuff like Black Ops 6 will be the best Black Ops game ever. And I'd say that is a pretty high bar to reach, but given everything we know about Black Ops 6 now, I'd say that it's more than likely all of these people are actually telling the truth. That Black Ops 6 will be an amazing game, and the game that we have been looking for from Treyarch probably since Black Ops 3. And I gotta be honest, probably for the first time since the lead up to Black Ops 4, I am genuinely stoked for this next game. I genuinely think this could be the Zombies comeback that we've basically been looking for since, I don't even fucking know. For some people, it's since Vanguard because they like Cold War. I'm probably one of those people, although Cold War could have been better. For some people, it's since Black Ops 4 because they didn't like Cold War. For some people, and I'd say I'm also part of this crowd, it's since Black Ops 3 because Black Ops 4 was, you know, there was a lot of problems with it. But honestly, I am really, really fucking excited for Black Ops 6 now. I wasn't originally, but now I most certainly am. And while I don't know if we're actually gonna see anything from Zombies on June 9th on the big reveal live stream, I am going to be live streaming that night throughout the entire thing, because even if we don't see anything from Zombies, I want to see what they've been cooking up overall. Because while I'm definitely majority a Zombies player, I will definitely not say that I'm not interested in everything else. I'll definitely play the multiplayer if it's any good, and while I'm not that interested in the campaign, I probably will give it a go. So yeah, I just sort of wanted to clear up what's been happening behind the scenes over the past 4 years, because a lot of people have been blaming Treyarch for Zombies' downfall when it really hasn't been their fault. Because this is the first game that they've been able to make without Activision fucking them over since Black Ops 3. That's almost 10 years without an uninterrupted proper Treyarch game. So yeah, I'm excited for Black Ops 6, and I hope all of you guys are as well. And I'm excited as well, obviously, because I'm sort of becoming a COD Zombies YouTuber, and if Black Ops 6 is gonna be this amazing game, then this is the perfect time for me to start making content on it. And I know that a lot of you are hesitant to get your hopes up after everything that has happened, but like I said, this is a proper Treyarch game. This isn't Treyarch picking up the scraps from Infinity Ward or fixing the buggy laggy mess that Sledgehammer have made. This is a genuine Treyarch and Treyarch only game, and everything that we know so far points to it being amazing. And if it really is as good as everyone's saying it's gonna be, then you can bet your ass that I'll be covering it on the channel. And this is obviously not the last time I'm gonna be talking about Black Ops 6. I've actually been working on a video since before we knew it was gonna be called Black Ops 6, talking about what my ideal Black Ops 6 zombies would be. So look out for that sometime soon as well. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and go join the casual Discord and the COD Zombies unofficial Discord if you want to be kept up to date with everything that I'm doing on the channel. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video or stream very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.